You've got one of the highest salaries among our carpenters. If you're not satisfied, perhaps considering another path might be an option. Thank you for everything.
We're quitting too.
I'm Keiichi Sato. I work as a carpenter at a company called Tokimeki Construction. Huh? This isn't the wood I ordered. I should report this to Mr. Miyata. What's wrong, Keiichi? I'm on site right now, and it seems the wrong wood has been delivered. Oh, don't worry about that. I changed that. Huh? What do you mean? The materials you ordered were too expensive, so I switched to a more affordable option. But with this wood, the joinery technique that I specialize in will be difficult to execute. We're reviewing all on-site costs right now, and this is part of that effort. But isn't wood a necessary expense? There's no need to use unnecessarily expensive wood. And also, I wanted to discuss something with you. You've got one of the highest salaries among our carpenters. I'd like to renegotiate your pay. I'm very confident in my joinery skills. If anything, I think I should be getting a raise. But honestly, I don't really see the difference in the final product. It's difficult to raise your salary any further. If you're unhappy, perhaps you should consider another path. I see. It seems we have different views on materials as well, so I understand. A few days later. Thank you for everything.
We're quitting too.
What? You're all quitting too? But why?
Excuse me, but do you really understand Keiichi worth? He's not just any carpenter, you know. We still have a lot to learn from him, so we've decided to leave with him.
Well, that actually solves our need for early retirement applicants, but are you sure?
We should be the one asking you that question. A carpenter as skilled as Keiichi is hard to find. There are many clients specifically requesting his joinery work. And what about the traditional house restoration project starting in 3 months? Can you even complete that without him?
We've already hired a new carpenter, so there's nothing to worry about.
Replacing Keiichi won't be that easy.
After that, I started my own construction business, and thanks to my 3 colleagues, everything was going smoothly. Until one day. Hello? Keiichi, it's been a while. I've actually been facing some problems. Problems? Since you left, we've stopped using expensive joinery techniques. And to further cut costs, we started relying more on nails. However, since the joinery was our company's signature, we've been getting a lot of complaints from clients. But didn't you say you hired a new carpenter? Well, he's a rookie and had no experience with joinery. And none of our remaining staff can match your level of skill. Some of the clients don't accept using nails, which led to the construction being delayed. Nails may be easy to use in the short term, but over time they rust and damage the wood. It's understandable that some clients wouldn't want that. Even when we consult with our carpenters, they all say only you can do it. So, would you be willing to give us some advice? Advice? On joinery? Yes, please. Joinery, also called hozogumi, relies on carefully interlocking wooden joints. The key is choosing materials that will naturally settle over time. It's not something you can just learn over the phone. Then could you at least take on a few projects for us? You can either return to Tokimeki Construction or let us outsource them to your company. Don't you think that's a bit selfish? Back when I worked for Tokimeki Construction, you didn't even try to understand joinery work. It may not be visually obvious, but it's a technique that has been part of Japanese architecture for centuries. Yes, but the cost difference is just too big. If the cost was the only concern, there are many ways to cut corners. But if you really want to build homes people can live in with peace of mind, it's not just about making things cheaper. Besides, my company currently has a steady stream of clients, so even if I wanted to help, the earliest I could will be in 3 months. 3 months? You've already got that many clients? But by then, our clients will cancel their orders. I'll pay you 1.5 times your old salary. No, I'll double it. So could you please help us somehow? It's impossible. I can't abandon the clients who have already placed their trust in me. matter how much money you offer, I will always prioritize the customers who believe in me. Keiichi, you truly are a professional. I'll do whatever it takes to fulfill our clients' orders too, even if I have to find another joinery specialist myself. It is a Japanese craftsmanship. There must be skilled joiners out there. I doubt it'll be that easy. Anyway, let's both do our best then.
Mr. Miyata, we just had another order canceled.
What? Again? That's the 5th cancellation. But why does this keep happening?
All the clients that have left are the ones who found out Keiichi left, and they're all placing orders with his company instead.
So, it's the joinery work after all. If we don't find Carpenter soon, we won't make it in time for the traditional house restoration project. About 1 month later.
About the low-cost housing project you started?
Oh, Mr. Makimoto. Yes, several houses have already sold, and it's been talked about amongst the employees.
However, our reputation for traditional joinery has greatly expanded our general housing division.
Yes?
In fact, demand for traditional Japanese homes is growing. But we're struggling to meet demand, right?
Well, after Keiichi left, several other craftsmen also quit.
Only if Keiichi was still with us.
Yes, he was truly a rare talent.
If this continues, our general housing division will be in serious debt. We need to act before it's too late.
But we've already started planning phase 2 of our low-cost housing project. It's cheap, quick to build, and fits the modern demand for cost-effective homes. If we sell enough, it could be even more profitable than joinery-built homes.
That low-cost housing project? Are you sure you're not cutting too many corners?
Huh?
I've been hearing complaints about poor construction and insulation.
That can't be.
Excuse me, Mr. Miyata. We just received an angry call from Mr. Kobayashi about the house we delivered last week.
What?
Keiichi, thanks for coming. I feel bad asking you this as an old classmate, but how's the house?
The insulation material they used is weak against temperature changes and moisture, which is why it feels so cold. Also, I think the attic construction was done poorly.
Looks like they only use cheap materials.
I knew it. I'm glad I asked you, Keiichi. Even if it was cheap, this is still the house I bought with my hard-earned money.
I wonder if the other subdivision houses are like this too.
Mr. Kobayashi, I deeply apologize for the trouble you've experienced. Wait, Keiichi? Why are you here?
Kobayashi is my old classmate.
Mr. Miyata, did you properly review the blueprints? You focused only on building quickly and cheaply, without checking the advantages and disadvantages of the materials, didn't you?
It's nice that it's affordable, but that shouldn't come at the cost of safety and comfort.
Keiichi explained the materials and construction to me. I trusted Tokimeki Construction, which is why I bought this house from you. But you've betrayed me. I will be reporting this property.
Yikes. Another month later, due to the drop in reputation, the subdivision houses stopped selling entirely, and the company was already in serious debt.
That large-scale traditional house restoration project we talked about before is finally starting. The plan is to recreate the old streetscape of a former post town to attract tourists. It's a massive initiative involving the entire town. Our company's residential housing division is in charge of one section, but
I'm ready to give it my all.
No, I was thinking of asking Keiichi for help.
Huh?
This project requires someone skilled in traditional joinery and knowledgeable about wood.
But he's not a part of our company anymore.
Frankly, after what happened with the subdivision houses, I'm not confident leaving it all to you, Miyata. Besides, with so many craftsmen quitting, you're short on skilled workers, aren't you?
If it's knowledge about wood or a shortage of craftsmen, there's no need to worry. I've gathered many skilled artisans from all over Japan just for this project. They've already arrived at the site, so I'll go check on them later.
Mr. Miyata, we've been waiting for you.
So, is everyone cooperating?
It's the opposite. Everyone has their own opinions, and things have been completely chaotic.
What? I get that they're all carpenters, but isn't it just about following the plans here?
That's not how it works. Every single aspect, from how something is built, which wood is used, and even the tools. All the carpenters have their own techniques and strong preferences.
Hey, I can't work with this kind of sandpaper. We've always been using that kind. Who shaved this wood down so much? The grain is totally ruined. This type of wood is supposed to be made smooth.
So, this is how it's been without any progress at all. And also,
There's more?
they're requesting special tools, and the costs keep rising.
Tools? That never happened when Keiichi was here.
Well, that's because he used to make his own tools as well.
What? Made his own tools?
Mr. Miyata, we need to talk.
Yes, sir.
We gave you this project because we trusted Tokimeki Construction, but with such a disorganized work site. And what is this project plan?
Huh?
You're using all kinds of different wood in one building, from wood for insulation, moisture-resistant wood, to wood with beautiful grain. This makes it completely unbalanced.
That can't be. Did anyone check?
Your stamp is right here as the person responsible.
Ah.
Didn't you notice anything when you saw this? This is supposed to be the centerpiece of the restoration project. I'm sorry, but we'll have to reconsider our contract with you.
Wait, please. As the project lead, I'll personally fix the plans and coordinate the carpenters. Excuse me, about the construction? I'm busy right now, and stay back, it's dangerous. Well, I'd like to unify the wood types here.
Are you sure that's fine for the kitchen, where there's lots of moisture? If you're gonna ask, get someone who actually knows about wood.
Oh no. At this rate, we're going to fall behind schedule.
Mr. Kageyama, I sincerely apologize for all the trouble. To ensure this project succeeds, we've brought in Sato Construction as our partner.
What? Keiichi? What are you doing here?
I had already been contacted by President Makimoto. When I left, this project was my only regret, so I'm honored to be a part of it.
Our firm is still small, so we don't have enough people for a project this big. We should be grateful that he's hiring us.
But these craftsmen aren't easy to deal with. They're all very particular. Wait, you're the Mr. Keiichi, right? The one said to have the best joinery skills in Japan? What an honor to work with such a talented carpenter. Please teach our younger workers too.
I've always wanted to see Mr. Keiichi's woodworking up close. Mr. Keiichi understands wood, so I think I'll actually enjoy working here now.
I'll be honest, I was thinking of quitting because this worksite is such a mess.
Same here. Let's cooperate with Mr. Keiichi. I'm happy to work with all of you. Looking forward to it.
Keiichi is a nationally recognized carpenter.
Huh? You didn't know? That's actually the most shocking part. Did you only see Keiichi as an overpaid carpenter? Did you ever even ask why his salary was so high?
Well...
The previous manager evaluated Keiichi's skills and set his salary accordingly.
I had no idea the level of skill would be that different.
You prioritized cost-cutting and ignored the reality of the worksite. Maybe you didn't study enough about craftsmen or the industry itself. Otherwise, you never would have let Keiichi go so easily.
Let him go? What do you mean?
Well, I just didn't see eye to eye with him.
That's not true. Mr. Miyata started to complain that his salary was too high for a carpenter. Well, of course he earned a high salary. I mean, he's the best carpenter in Japan. And it's thanks to his skills, Tokimeki Construction kept getting more and more projects.
Yada, once we get back to the office, you're going to explain yourself.
Well...
We also reviewed the project plan earlier. To be honest, I'm shocked you thought this was acceptable. You really let a big one slip through your fingers, huh?
Huh?
Nagisa is a first-class architect. That's why she was so relied upon at the site. But since you never showed up to the site, you had no idea.
Yada!
Yikes.
After that, Sato Construction took over as the main contractor, and the traditional house restoration project was successfully completed.
Wow, what a beautiful view. It looks just like real traditional buildings from the past.
The carpenters that Mr. Miyata gathered were really skilled too, since they were also allowed to build a hands-on woodworking experience facility and a model house within the project. Visitors loved it, and Sato Construction's reputation skyrocketed. And as for Mr. Miyata,
Huh? Miyata? Is this what you're doing now? Well, take care of yourself.
Damn it. Of all the people, my old coworker was the last person I wanted to see.
after taking responsibility for the massive losses from the subdivision housing project, he resigned voluntarily and is now barely scraping by with part-time jobs. Meanwhile, as for me,
Keiichi, I made you lunch. Keiichi, I made you lunch. Keiichi, I made you lunch.
I wonder if I can even eat all of this. Work is going well, and life is busier than ever. Thank you for watching.
Make sure to subscribe for more.